This tutorial is all about installing WordPress, getting started with WordPress with the theme and some plugins, and being able to put in a template site if you prefer. Here are the template sites you can put in for free. You can browse them if you want. I'll leave a link in the description. But if you're new, getting started with a template is definitely the way to go. That way it's a lot easier to customize and you get a professional site just for free right out of the box. If you need hosting, we'll be getting hosting in this tutorial. I use the host SiteGround. I'll leave a link in the video description, but it's one of 3 hosts recommended by WordPress.org. They actually have a great chat support, which is why I like them. I'll leave a link to getting chat support if you ever need help. So it's I've definitely found it to be the best host that I've used. Alright, so to get started, I'm just going to open up an incognito window and I'm going to go to SiteGround. I'll leave my link in the description if you want to thank me for making this free resource. But from the SiteGround, if you view the plans, we have, if you want to do just one site, we have the startup package, and if you want to do multiple sites, you have this middle package. I will just click this one for now. I'm going to put in placeholder domain just to get past the initial website name. This email and password is what you use for your SiteGround account. This will be used for your billing and some of your settings for your SiteGround. If you fill this out and you get down to the bottom, you have the option of domain privacy. That is up to you. I don't usually do SiteGround scanner. And then you'll see that the total is about $50 right now for one whole year. So it's about $4 or $5 a month. So after you pay that, we're going to install WordPress. And I'm going to switch to my SiteGround account to install WordPress. Okay, from my SiteGround account, I'm going to go to Websites, New Website. And you can see you can put in a new domain. If you already bought your domain, you select that, or I'm just going to do a temporary domain for this tutorial. So I'll select that, continue, start a new website, and choose WordPress. Okay, I'm going to put in my email and a password. This will be for my WordPress login. Okay, I put in my WordPress login. It's asking me if I want a site scanner. I'm just not going to add that. Finish. And it's going to create our site. I'm going to pause it and I'll start it back up when it's done. Okay, you can see it installed WordPress, and before I go to my site, I am just going to make sure that it has SSL, meaning it has that lock in the address bar. So go to your site tools and we will go to security, SSL manager. And if you scroll down a little bit, if there's no SSL certificate down here, just go ahead and select your Let's Encrypt. This is free SSL provided by SiteGround and Let's Encrypt. Click Get, and that'll install SSL. Most packages come with SSL now, but I think because I did a temporary domain, it's making me do this. So if you don't have a certificate down here, you're gonna have to get the Let's Encrypt going the way I am. But if it's already down here, then the next step will be going to the site. Okay, you can see that we have the certificate installed. Here it is down here. It says active. So now we're ready to go to the site. So I'll go to my account. Now the easiest way to get to the back end of your website is from your SiteGround account. Go to Websites, and this little box with an arrow is the easiest way to log in. I'll show you how to log in manually if you don't have this link, but it might take 24 hours for the domain to be updated. So until then, you might just want to use this arrow and then you'll be able to enter it in the address bar, and usually 4 to 6 hours, sometimes 24 hours. But anyway, let's go to our backend site by clicking the login arrow. And you'll see we have this WordPress starter. I'm going to exit out of it and then we will get going for the next steps, because I don't usually use this. I usually disable this. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is ensure that the SSL HTTPS, the lock in the address bar, is there. If it is not, you might have to set your website to HTTPS. So go to settings, and then right here, add the S to the domain. It's going to kick us out after this, but we will still, we'll just have to log in again, and it'll have the lock in the address bar after you add the S to your domain. So scroll to the bottom, save it, and then it'll kick us out, and we will log back in, and we will be ready for the rest of the tutorial. Okay, it logged me out. Now I'm just going to log back in. All right, we log back in. Now we're going to take a look at the theme and the plugins to use. So we'll go to Appearance, Themes, Add New, type in Astra, search for that theme. Here it is here. It's very popular, it's fast, it's well supported. Activate that. So now we're running the Astra theme. Next, we're going to go to plugins. See, you get some SiteGround plugins. These are the two that you definitely want. SiteGround Central just gives you that startup screen and the nicer dashboard, so you can deactivate and remove that if you want. But anyway, add new. Type in Spectra. This plugin is created by the same people that make the Astra theme, so compatibility is on your side there. So go ahead and install that. This has the template sites, and it also has a bunch of Gutenberg blocks that add to your page builder. Go ahead and activate that. All right, so now we have this Spectra plugin installed. Now let's go ahead and make our first page. We'll go ahead and make our home page for our site. So if we go to pages, you see we have a couple pages already made. Go add new. I'm going to make a home page, and I'm going to disable the title because I'm going to be using a template. Go to this template kits at the top. This is the Spectra plugin button for templates. And you can install all of these sites now. Let's just say I pick this bike shop one. Click it. I go to the home page. You see that's what you get. You can preview it with a button at the bottom or just import it. I might actually I might just choose a different one, maybe this library cafe here. Let's go ahead and install that. Where's the home page? Here. Import. Alright, so it's importing all of the photos and all the content into my home page, and it's ready to go. So this is good. It's using it has put in the colors that the page has, but if you need to adjust the colors in the global settings, we will do that as well. If you put in a template and you want to change the colors globally, I'll show you how to do that. So next we're going to go to publish, and now I'm going to set this page as my home page in the WordPress settings. So go back to the dashboard, go to Appearance, Customize. This is where you're going to be doing a lot of customizations for your site that aren't adjusting the content in the pages. Alright, so here's the customizer. Now I'm going to set up the home page. So at the very bottom on the side, probably behind my camera, you'll see home page settings. And then you want static page, home page, and then that's where you select your home page. Once you get that set up, hit publish, and it's set. All right, So to adjust your header, you can just click the things in the header. To pull up the header builder here, click this pencil. To adjust the footer, you would do the same thing. Click here or choose the footer builder on the side. To adjust the global colors, this is your palette here. So a lot of these templates will pull from this palette and set these colors as such. So keep that in mind. If you don't want to do it for each and every page, you might be able to do it here and they'll show up on all of your pages. Also the typography in your pages, set it up here. So the body font and the headings font. If you don't like this heading here, change the headings font, and then all of your template pages will use the headings font that you choose in here, along with the body font. And what else do I want to show you with the customizer? Site identity. This is where you can put in your logo, your site icon. You can also do that from the header builder. It'll ask you to put in your logo. But yeah, so it's coming along. Let's do a posts page real quick and make one post, and we'll be done with this tutorial. So any page you make for your website, you're just going to follow this step: pages, add new. Like if you had a services page, you would just call it services and then do the template kits and import a kit. Actually, I'll just do that right now. Where's that coffee shop or library? All right, I'll just use this menu import instead of services. I'll change the name to menu. All right, so I need to get rid of the title here. Call it menu. Publish that. And then one other thing that I forgot to show you was when you're building a page, use this list view at the top. Click that. You'll see how the pages are built, what widgets to use. So when you click a widget, it'll pull up exactly where you are in the hierarchy of your page. So you just click a box to adjust it, and then we need to get out of this. And then change the settings over here on the side. You can change the style of the box. Here's the general info for the widget. So here you're adjusting the block, the block, and then this is the page settings here. And don't forget to put in a featured image for your posts. So this is just a page, so you don't necessarily need a featured image, but now that we did that page, we will go back to the pages. Here is our home page. Here's our menu page. If we look at our visit site, you can see it showing up, but you can add pages to your menu from that customizer. So you would go dashboard, appearance, customize, and you would click on your menu there, add and remove pages there. All right, so we got that, and now we just need to do the blog posts. So your posts, we don't have any yet, so I need to make a page to hold all of the thumbnails for our posts. So go to pages, add new. It's just a blank page called posts. Publish. Now we need to go back to the dashboard, appearance, customize, and we need to go to the very bottom again, homepage settings, behind my camera, and then posts page, select posts. That tells WordPress to put all of your blog posts into the posts page. All right, now we need to make one post. So if you have a blog post you want to make, go to all posts, add new. This is blog post. All right, then you can type your post here. use a header or a heading. Hit enter, start typing your post, or you could use one of their templates. If you click the Gutenberg Block Builder Plus, browse all, you can see all of the widgets you can choose from. You can also use a pattern here. So let's just install this template. That install the template for us to use. You can see how they do that. Click the list view to find out how they built it. So it's very helpful to kind of get an idea of how things work. All right, so now I've got my post made. Oh, and then over here on the side, don't forget to add, go to the post settings, featured image. Go ahead and add a featured image to your posts because that's used as a thumbnail for your posts page. So let's just say this one. All right, so I put in my featured image. I got my post done. Now let's go to the pages, posts, view it, and you can see it put in my first blog post here. Hit read more to see the actual blog post, and that's it. If you have trouble with your site, there's SiteGround chat help. I will leave a link in the description. This is just getting started though. This is just sort of how to get going. The other thing that I wanted to do was just use this as a starting point, and then I can point all of my tutorials for people that want to get going. I don't have to do the startup video each and every time. So I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you next time.